What's going on, guys? Nomad Brad here, coming to you from a beautiful city in Oregon. So I wanted to do a check-in and kind of an update. It's been a while since I've made a video. Last time you guys saw me, I was in my shuttle bus. I was traveling from Arizona up to Oregon. I stopped off at Klamath Falls, and I've had quite a bit happen to me since then. So I ended up selling the shuttle bus and using the money to buy another rig for myself to convert. And then also I realized I needed a space to do the conversions. So I went ahead and rented a spot down here in Oregon. I rented this warehouse right here. It's a 1,600 square foot warehouse, got 12-foot roll-up doors. And so right now I'm converting this 2006 Ford E450 V10 gas box truck. That's for me. And then also I have a friend who asked me to do a conversion for him. So I'm doing this 2003 Ford Econoline 450 7.3 liter diesel. So I got two rigs I'm converting right now, very busy. And I ended up renting this shop space and kind of filling it out. I'll give you guys a quick tour. I got an office up front here where I kind of do some computer work and stuff. Lucy's down there under the blankets. Got a bathroom. And then this is kind of my workspace. So I got a little food station here, a bunch of my tools that I work with. Let me fix the lighting here. There we go. Okay. A bunch of tools here that I work with. You can kind of see the setup. Got a few workbenches, all kinds of parts and pieces. It's quite a bit of effort to put together a full conversion shop. So quite a bit of stuff going on. I'm going to be putting out YouTube videos very soon, a lot more videos, a lot of demos and some product reviews and kind of some teaching videos. So I built this little space right here where I can kind of film some videos. And then I got my two rigs right here. So I'm just going to do a quick tour for you guys so you can see the progress. Neither of them are complete, but at least you can get an idea of what I've been up to. Okay, so the first rig is the E450 12-foot box truck. Kind of give you a shot of the outside. It was an old U-Haul truck, and so I went ahead. It comes, completely empty inside, and so the way I have it set up right now, I'm still using it to haul parts and do some deliveries and stuff. So I just built a Murphy bed system that's temporary, but within the next month, I'm going to start building out the actual bed platform that'll be back here in the corner. But for now, got the walls insulated, got some paneling up, some diamond plate. I got some storage shelves up top. I did live edge wood countertops. So these are both real wood, and then they're covered in an epoxy resin. And so I got this pretty cool sink station I'm really happy with. It's got a cutting board, and then it's got a little strainer basket, another little dish basket. So really nice stainless steel sink that I use for all my off-grid cooking and whatnot. I got some salt lamps. These are actually Himalayan rock salt, and they have little LEDs inside, but it's real rock salt, so I'm pretty happy with that. I wanted a way to take, to be able to bring my salt lamp with me on the road, so I got that. Up front above the cab, I built an upper storage deck, and then also I built some shelves or some slide-out drawers. So this is like for clothing, and this one here, this has got just some random stuff in it as well. So I built three slide out drawers there underneath the sink station. For now, this is all temporary. I got a 110 plug up here, but all my electrical for right now is under the sink area. So you can't really see it, it's too dark, but my charge controller, my 2,000 watt inverter. I have 400 amp hours of AGM battery down here. So that's where all my electrical's at, but it's not really permanent. But anyway, so we got that. The water pump is a foot pump, so you can see right down here there's the foot pump. So if you just hit that, then you get water that comes right out the top. So I definitely like the manual foot pump. I had the electrical one before, and I felt like it was kind of wasteful, and so I like to be able to have the manual foot pump. So pretty happy with that. I do have a diesel heater. Went ahead and installed one of the 3 kilowatt Chinese diesel heaters. No, it's 2 kilowatt. And I just bought the smallest one they had, and I found out that's too small. So this is the pass through into the cab. By the way, I had to install that. The U-Haul trucks don't come with pass-throughs, so I had to actually go. I got this door from an RV supply place, so I went ahead and cut a hole with a Sawzall through both sides of the cab and then installed this door, and then I used this accordion boot to kind of seal it off. So anyway, but this is a shot up into the cab. This is the diesel heater right here. This is the gas tank, and then I just got some junk in here right now, but underneath, that's the actual diesel heater back there. Again, I found out it's kind of too small, so the reason being is you know, I haven't completed the build out yet. I haven't put this. I have the ceiling insulated, but it doesn't have the final layer on it, and the floor I haven't been able to insulate yet because I'm still using it for other stuff. So it's really cold with this floor because the floor is aluminum, and it's just like, it transfers any heat inside the rig just right outside. So as soon as I can insulate the floors, it'll help a lot. But in the meantime, I did buy a 5 kW diesel heater that's in a box over there, and so I'm gonna be assembling it and showing you guys how they work and some tips and tricks with the diesel heaters, because there's a lot of info that they don't tell you about in the manual. So I will be doing a diesel heater install soon. Over here, this is my fridge station. So what I did is I did a slide out fridge sideways. So I just used drawer slides from Home Depot, but basically if you just pull this out, bam, and then you can see. So then the way it basically is I have my sink station, I have a little prep mat for cutting stuff or drying, I have the fridge in the middle, and then another work area. So I have quite a bit of space here that I can work, and you know, if you're making food or doing whatever, and then you can easily just access the fridge. Nothing in here right now, but easily access the fridge. And so that way, you know, when you're parked up and you're at your spot, you can just leave the fridge out. You don't have to be, you know, sliding it in and out all the time. Most of the fridges I see that pull out, they pull out the front ways. But if I would have done that in this setup, then in order to use the counter space, you'd always have to be moving the fridge in and out. So I thought it was kind of, you know, kind of cool to do the side latch. So bam. So that's kind of just a quick overview of what I got going on here. Again, real simple build out for now. But I'm going to be completing it probably February. I'll be doing the actual build over here with the bed, and I have quite a bit of cool things planned, so stay tuned for that. But overall, just a quick glimpse into my box truck build. And I do have a max fan installed in the ceiling. It's powered up, and then just a single LED light fixture. All right, and then moving on, we're gonna move over to the bus. I call it Big Red, 7.3 liter diesel bus, and so we'll give you guys a quick tour of this one as well. Just do a quick pan so you guys can kind of see what's going on. So this is for a lady who is disabled, so she's going to be using the wheelchair lift. So we left I left the wheelchair lift there. It's going to be a functional part of the build out. Also, everything in here had to be built to accommodate her walker, and like kind of, you know, so like the width of the floorway had to be super wide and the shower had to be real big. But anyway, quick walkthrough. It's got a 110 residential fridge. It's a mini fridge, but it's still a lot bigger, you know, than the 12-volt style fridges. And she wanted to have an actual freezer, so this one does have an actual separate freezer compartment. So yeah, so fridge, charge controllers back there. We got USB outlets, cigarette socket type outlet, voltmeter, 110 switches, switch for the lights, and then switch for the water pump as well. And then down here there's a 2 drawers sliding cabinet that I just have removed for the moment. Under here, all the electricals in the bottom, but that's again more storage. And then over here also, that's where the sink's at, but there'll be a little bit of storage down there. And so they have the same type of sink, stainless. They have a lot nicer big faucet where you can rinse everything out. And but it's got the same cutting board and strainer basket and all that. Propane tankless water heater right back here. Goes to the shower. So I'll show you guys the shower. And this is you know, this is a regular residential shower. The shower pan's 5 feet long, and I think it's 30 inches wide. So definitely if we did a full wet bath for them, they got the composting toilet, and then the shower, we did a shower curtain here, and we used the original stainless bar up on top to kind of run the shower curtain with. And then again, this lady is going to be sitting down to shower, so it has the regular shower handle up here, but I also added a second one down here for her. Okay, so she can sit on the toilet, wash herself off. And then the other thing I added is this on-off switch. So this water heater, the way this water heater works is you make your adjustments at the heater. So it has like flame level, water temperature, and then a summer winter setting. So you can easily, summer winter, basically the winter setting runs all the burners, and then the summer setting runs just like half the burners. So you can easily just kick up or kick down how much gas it's using. But basically once you dial in the temperature there, then you're solid. You don't have to adjust it because it's a tankless heater, it's always going to kick on and give you, basically the exact temperature water you set it to. So all she needed was an on-off valve, so that's what this is. So this is just an easy, oh boy, there we go, this way. Turn it like that, and then the faucet's on. The pump's off right now, so it won't work, but when you turn it on, then the water comes out, and then you easily just switch it, and it cuts the water. So when you're living in rigs, you do military style showers so you don't waste a lot of water. So this one has that nice big easy on off for her. So really nice big shower, and we left the windows up top. So you can open these. This is mostly going to be in Arizona. They're boondocking in Arizona all winter. So they'll be able to open the windows, let the air blow through. It's going to be a really nice setup, honestly. So that's the shower situation. And then also we did the same live edge counter, so you can see it here. Sanded that down, epoxied it. Same live edge counter over here. Right up here on top of the countertop is where they have a propane Wave 8 propane heater, so that's going to get mounted sideways right up on top of the counter. And then this piece down here, this is a dog crate that I built. So let's see, how do we do that? We pull this one up and it opens up. So they have like kind of a medium-sized dog they're traveling with, and they wanted a way, to be able to secure the dog and have it, be comfortable while they're traveling. So the dog just goes inside the crate, and then crate locks down, and it's all safe and secure. There it is. Cool. So that's a dog crate, also a countertop for, food prep or whatever. This is the wheelchair access, so that will remain the same. Moving on to the back, she has this power recliner that she actually is going to be spending most of the time in. So this is, I did a convertible style bed. This is a full-size mattress, foam 6-inch mattress, but it folds up. So this piece flips up here, and then this mattress goes up against the back of the window there, and then you have almost like a day bed set up. And then this countertop, this is for like her CPAP machine, so that just folds up out of the way. But then at night, if she wants to use the bed, she can sleep here, put her machine here. And then what it does though is the bed folds up, and then this recliner goes right back there, and she's most likely, it sounds like she's going to be sleeping in the recliner. So it's a pretty cool view though, with this folded up and then the recliner back here. She gets view out all these side windows here, and then also a view out the front. So it's a pretty nice view from the recliner. So that's kind of what we got going on for her. I also cut in a max fan, and then underneath the bed is a freshwater tank, and then her water pump and things. And I also built a sealed propane box in the back. So it'll hold two 20-pound propane tanks, cylinders, and so that way you can easily just swap those out. And that's what powers the heater and also the hot water heater. So, and then you can see right here is another 110 outlet. So she'll be able to plug in like her CPAP machine and her power chair to that outlet right there. So just wanted to give you guys a quick walkthrough. Oh, also one thing I'll mention, I changed out all the light fixtures. So this bus had fluorescent tube light fixtures that were really ugly and they would like flicker and stuff, and they use a lot of energy. So I went ahead and swapped them out to LED. And then initially they ran off the starting battery, but I added, you know, the house battery. There's 400 amp hours of AGM. So I wired these lights up so that now they run off this switch and off the house battery setup. So those LED lights are super nice. And the cool thing about them too is you can have just one of them on or off, or all of them on. And then you can just, you know, turn light fixtures on or off depending what you're doing. So, you know, if you're hanging out at night, you know, you could turn off every other light fixture, and then you could just have like one on for reading. And then that saves even more energy and it keeps the bus mostly dark. And then, you know, you'd be able to basically just kind of hang out here, have the one light on, read your book. So yeah, those light fixtures are super cool. And so that's pretty much it. Just a quick tour of the bus. This was a budget build, so they wanted to keep the flooring original. And honestly, living out in the desert, I spent 2 winters in Arizona, and 2 winters in Arizona, and there's so much dust and stuff that really, it's nice to just have the original rubber floor because it cleans up easy, and you know, if you spill something, it cleans up really easy, and you don't have to worry about it. And same with the walls. You know, this bus is literally windows, just, you know, edge to edge the whole length of the bus. So, you know, we didn't need to do any wall paneling or anything. And the ceiling, everything's a nice clean white. So we just went with the original interior, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna be painting this air conditioner cover because it's kind of an ugly yellow. Just over time, I think the plastic turned yellow. So I'm gonna paint that white so it matches everything else. And then I'm gonna do some shelving and stuff, but it's pretty close to done. Basically some shelving in the back, install the heater, and a couple of other little detail items, and it's done. So that's what's going on, guys. Nomad Brad wanted to check in. I wanted to let you know I'm still living in my vehicle. Just because I rented a space does not mean I'm not a nomad. I'm still traveling. I actually just went up to Spokane, Washington for New Year's, which was an 8-hour drive. And I have a friend that has a farm up there. So I went and hung out on 20 acres off grid. There was no cell service. It was awesome. And so I'm still going to be hitting the road quite a bit. I'll be putting out some vlogs. But you can look forward to a lot of content, a lot of teaching content. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff about electrical, the diesel heater, a bunch of other kind of tips and tricks for installs and for doing conversions, because that's what I've been doing a lot of over the last 3 years. So yeah, that's what's up. I have another video coming out very soon this week where I'm going to be reviewing this fan. This guy sent me a brand new fan that just came out. It's like a competitor to Max Air. It's available on Amazon. So I'm going to be opening that up and reviewing it. So like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button, and keep an eye out, and there will be new content coming your way. Appreciate it, guys.